It's happened again, Islanders. Man overboard. This seems to keep happening across the industry with the latest occurrence on board the Carnival Elation. On the show today, we will share with you what they think happened to this man, how he went overboard, and the latest on the recovery efforts. We will also share a viral photo that is online showing two kiddos sitting on the railing of a balcony on a cruise ship. It gave me anxiety. We're also going to share news and updates from Royal Caribbean and Michael Bailey's President's Cruise on board the Allure of the Seas, sailing from Galveston, Texas. Why Michael Bailey may have chosen Galveston, Texas as the President's Cruise. It only happens once a year. We're going to share our hypothesis with you. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Tuesday to all you Islanders. We hope that you're having a great day. We are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. We are so excited. In less than 24 hours, Amanda and I will be on the road. We'll be headed to Galveston, Texas, cruising on board the Carnival Breeze Thursday through next Monday. We're taking you with us. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this channel. We're going to go live tomorrow. When we get to Galveston, we will go live Thursday. If you're working Thursday, we're going to give you a break from work. We'll go live when we're on board. You can check out things. We have a goal. Let's see if you can help us reach it. We want to reach 18,000 subscribers by the time we get off the breeze Monday morning. We are less than 300 of you hitting that subscribe button. Let's see if we can reach that goal. It's good to have them. Help us reach it. Let's talk about the latest in cruising and cruise news today. I received several emails yesterday asking, Derek, why aren't you reporting this story? There's a man overboard on the Carnival Elation. You did not mention this story. You haven't shared this story. And if you know our channel, our community, if you know me well, I'm very ultra conservative when it comes to sharing these types of stories. They are very sensitive. Details change literally minute by minute. And so I am not the first to ever report man overboard situations. I do not stop what I'm doing and get the camera out and record it just so I can be the first one and get clicks on a story that really sometimes we have no details on. When we have the details, when we know what happened, that is when I share the story. And the latest today is a man on board the Carnival Elation over the weekend on Sunday jumped from the cruise ship. Video from on board the cruise ship shows him climbing on the railing of the Carnival Elation and jumping. That reporting from the New York Post and others. Carnival Cruise Line has also spoke out about this situation. They shared this right here. Sadly, after an exhaustive onboard search and a review of security camera video, it was determined that he jumped. Shoreside authorities were notified and the crew was advised to continue to Jacksonville. The Carnival Care team is providing support to the guest family, and our thoughts are with them and the guest. Of course, this man had companions on board. One companion even shared, as soon as the incident took place, he shared to crew members, hey, this is what's happened. The Coast Guard, of course, was contacted. The Coast Guard helped in the search and possible recovery of this man. The Coast Guard sharing that they spanned 1,347 miles. The latest as of this morning is they have called off the search. They've searched all that they can. They've let Carnival, the family, and others know that we have suspended our search. But if there's an update, if there's a sighting, something like that, if there's a change in the case, that they will, of course, help in future efforts if needed. Our deepest and most heartfelt prayers and thoughts go out to the friends and family of this man. We are praying for you. We hope that you find peace and that you're able to move forward together in the most difficult days and weeks to come. While we're on this topic, I want to share this photo. It's making its way around social media. It was really hot yesterday, and there were all kinds of comments about this photo. We'll discuss that here in just a second. But first, when I saw this photo, I immediately had anxiety. I immediately thought, what in the world is going on? My first thought was, please let this be like weeks and weeks ago, not something recent where people are wondering, is everybody okay? What's going on here? I immediately thought, where are parents? Where are the companions of these, what looks like to be two kids? I understand things happen. I understand kids can get away, but this gave me so much anxiety as I saw these two kids sitting on the railing, feet over. It would not take much for anyone, child or adult, to fall over. We don't know if the ship was moving. We don't know if the ship was at port. We don't know a lot of these questions, but this picture went around online and it made me think. I looked at the lady who's in the picture. It looks like she's trying to talk to those kiddos. Hey, it's maybe not a good idea. Why don't we get on the other side and stand on our feet instead of sitting there? But when you look at comments on social media, it just doesn't make sense, the things that are talked about. One of the most heated discussions on a lot of these forums was, is this a Royal Caribbean or a Carnival cruise ship? I saw this picture posted in several Carnival groups. And the response or commentary that people had was, that's not a Carnival ship. Almost like that's not my problem. Or I'm not going to say anything about that because it's not a Carnival ship. I don't care what cruise ship it belongs to. I don't care if it's Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Disney. I don't care what it is. It's an issue. It's something that needs to be addressed. It's a conversation that needs to take place with kiddos, with teenagers. It's something that we need to talk about with those that we travel with. Did you see this picture? What do you think? What are some ways that we can maybe prevent these things from happening? These instances are why accidents take place and people, quote unquote, fall overboard. Yeah, we have jumpers, but we also have accidents like this. Share your thoughts in the comment section below as we move on to a way more positive story. Royal Caribbean and Michael Bailey, his President's Cruise. It takes place one time a year. He gets to choose where it comes from. Usually the cruise is full of announcements and news, and we're waiting for that this week. Michael Bailey choosing Galveston, Texas, choosing the Allure of the Seas, who's sailing from the new terminal. It's now just over a year old there in Galveston, and we're set for some news. We hope that something takes place. But several people ask why Galveston. Isn't Florida the capital of the world in cruising? Port Canaveral and Miami, that's where the larger Royal Caribbean ships are sailing from. But instead, it's the Allure of the Seas. We have several islanders who are on board right now. Rick is there. We know Joy is there, and others. They are updating us as events take place. There are VIP events. There are question and answer sessions. And we have our own reasons why maybe Galveston was chosen. I really think that sometime this week, Michael Bailey could announce that the second ship in the Icon class is going to sail from Galveston, Texas. That has not taken place yet, but I could most definitely see it take place on board. We will keep you posted on that. One piece of news that we can share that our Islanders sent to us is through question and answer sessions, all kinds of questions are asked. And there are some people who are sharing that, hey, we love the Allure of the Seas. We love the Icon coming out, the new Utopia. We love the big cruise ships, but we also love small cruise ships. Is Royal Caribbean planning on building any more of those? And Michael Bailey was non-committal. He did not say, yes, it's going to happen, but he did not say, no, it's not going to happen. He did realize and agreed that they have some cruise ships that are getting older in age. There are some cruise ships that were built in the mid-90s, the Vision and Radiance class. They're getting up there in age. They are smaller, and they have to have a plan to replace those ships eventually. Michael Bailey said they're thinking about it. They're considering every option, but did not commit to a smaller cruise ship being built. And some of you wonder, why are smaller cruise ships even still around? We need those smaller vessels because several U.S. home ports and Caribbean home ports and ports around the world can only accommodate smaller cruise ships. Many of you think that bigger is better. I want the big cruise ship. Bring me the Icon of the Seas. That's what I want. Some people want the small cruise ship experience. That's what they grew up on. They think maybe better services there. It's easier to navigate. But Michael Bailey not committing if they will build smaller cruise ships. We know they're building at least 2 other Icon class ships. They are on order. Of course, the Utopia of the Seas coming out. The question to you Islanders, what do you prefer? Do you like seeing all the bells and whistles of those bigger cruise ships with lots to do, so much to do you can't do it all on your cruise? Or do you cruise from, or do you prefer those smaller ships? You cruise that home port that needs to have a smaller cruise ship. Do you think that Royal Caribbean and other cruise lines should invest in smaller cruise ship? They make more money on the big ships. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed the show today. That's it for the cruise news. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and like the show for us. Again, help us reach that goal of 18,000 subscribers. We will see you in the comment section below. We'll see you on Facebook. We'll see you tomorrow from Galveston and Thursday from on board the Carnival Breeze right here on Island Time.